Hey you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back, I'm not going anywhere. Beast! I'm YouTube famous now. Available in 2020, the album, Dad AF. Alright, I wanted to get on video today because I haven't filmed a video in like 3 days. It literally took me like 15 minutes to get down in this chair, to set up, to start filming. But I know that many people are like, where have you been? You haven't filmed in several days. You haven't been posting on your vlog. You haven't been posting on any of your channels. If you have been following my Twitter, you know that I have been experiencing major back pain. I had a doctor's appointment this morning. And when I left there, I just kind of had this, I guess, an overwhelming amount of hopelessness. I'm not real hopeful for things getting better. And this is what I do. This is what I love to do. I love to make videos, and I feel so blessed that I have so many people out there that want to watch me. And I just received the kindest messages this weekend. And so I told my husband on the way home, I said, I'm just going to have to figure out some way to do this. He set up the ring light for me and stuff before he left for work. And interestingly enough, I have a feeling I'm not going to maybe be able to sit in this chair and do videos because sitting really low is kind of hard, but the most comfortable place for me to sit is actually in a straight back chair. I don't know why. The doctor didn't really know why either, except for probably with what happened to me, and I'm going to explain that in just a second. So I may start doing some of my videos over there because it's more comfortable for me to sit at the desk. I can get in the car, and I'm comfortable in the car, so I will be doing my review videos, and I'm going to try to do my vlogs throughout the day. So what happened, and I just want to say, again, I thank you guys so much. I mean, everybody was just so, I received so many nice messages and, you know, phone calls from some YouTubers out there that I'm friends with, and just so many people were just so nice, and I just really appreciate it. I was really down this weekend. I was really low. Part of the problem is I'm experiencing pain on such a high level, but as a person in recovery, I can't take any habit-forming drugs. And I didn't really realize until this weekend how afraid of that I was. You know, I've been sober for 25 and a half years. I'm active in a 12-step program. I've seen so many friends of mine go back out over back pain and being, you know, put on back pain medication, and then they get hooked on it. And I just didn't really realize this, how fearful of that I was until this weekend. And I just feel so blessed to have the support system that I have, from my husband to my dad, who has been just amazing, and my stepmother to my best friend, Tanya Jean, who has been through this herself, so she's been very supportive, and especially my sponsor, who has worked very closely with my dad, and just making sure that, you know, that everything is being closely watched. I didn't think I'd get real emotional during this video. I just really didn't. You know, I'm somebody that lives from such a point of gratitude, and I've really worked on that the last couple years, and I've been saying this in videos on my Peterisms channel lately, that you don't really realize maybe how grateful you are for something until you've lost it. And I mean, just so many people joked and said, like, you should have stayed off those roller skates. I haven't even been able to get on this roller skates, you know? And that's not going to be happening anytime soon. So, you know, just I was sitting out on the front porch because that's a comfortable place for me to sit, and just watching people run or walk. I literally can only walk I can stand up and walk for about 2 feet, and then I have to sit down. It's that bad. So what happened, but anyway, I just want to say I feel so blessed for the people that I have in my life. And one of the things that, I don't think I take it for granted, but I feel so blessed to have YouTube, and for you guys that like to watch me. And I know this is not the typical kind of video that I do over here, but I felt like I needed to say this and do this so that I could kind of move forward into some drama videos. And I need to get my mind off things. I need to start having fun again on YouTube. In all honesty, it would be real easy for me just to not do anything and just kind of fade away, and I'm not willing to let that happen. You know, I'm a person that believes in being too much and taking every moment of your life. I will also say this, that a lot of the things I have been experiencing are very similar to my mom before she got sick and was in the hospital. So that scared me because I didn't know if it was similar to what my mom had, which they have ruled that out. So what happened was, but anyway, yeah, like I was saying, I just want to say how grateful I am for each and every one of you that watch my channel, this one or any of them. I've just missed filming videos, and it's been like so hard. Like I woke up on Saturday morning and I realized I didn't even think about filming my vlog, and that's something that like is just such a part of my day, is my vlog. That, you know, I drive around and I film it for an hour to an hour and a half every day. So anyway, I've been having some real bad back pain for about 2.5 weeks. My dad is a retired surgeon, and I don't know if this is common, but I feel like a lot of doctors' kids don't like going to the doctor. I never have. I've never had surgery. I've been terrified of it. You know, whenever I have a medical problem, I always call my dad and he refers me to somebody or whatever, you know. He'll be like, oh, you need to go see this guy, he's a friend of mine or whatever. And I've always just trusted that. So, but I just kind of thought it would go away. I mean, I've had back pain before in my life, and it'll last 2 or 3 days, and then I feel like it goes away. And it wasn't. It was getting progressively worse towards the middle of last week, to the point where I was really like having a hard, like struggling walking, but I could still walk. And then I went to the pool one day last week, and I fell into like the lounge chair. We're kind of thinking that might have had something to do with it. I put my leg over it, and my bathing suit got like caught, and it like I fell over the lounge chair. And it didn't hurt really bad at first, but I don't know, you know. And that was Tuesday. And then Wednesday I noticed that my back was really hurting. And it was starting to go around like my side a little bit. And Wednesday and Thursday, I just like was really having a lot of pain around the top of my butt and around the side of my hip. And I'm looking at Boo and Tucker, my little pups, because they've been so good through this whole thing. Boo Radley really has like not left my side. And it was weird because like at one point he was like, he would sleep right on my back. They're like wanting so much attention right now. They're down here at my feet. The other thing was last week I couldn't bend over. Like I really couldn't bend over, and now I can bend over just fine. Like bending over isn't a problem for me. It's like the whole thing shifted. It's been very bizarre, which I couldn't really figure out either. And so I thought, well, maybe it's getting better. So Friday morning I got up, and I wake up to like move my car for my husband because we have a 1-car garage. I know who has a 1-car garage. We do. And it was like 8 o'clock in the morning, and it was hard for me to get downstairs. Like I was like, at that point I needed like, you know, it took me a couple minutes, but like I could get downstairs. And so that was at like 8 o'clock. I came back upstairs and I was so tired, and I woke up in the afternoon, early afternoon, and I put my legs over the side of the bed to stand up, and I couldn't. I felt paralyzed, and just shooting pain went down the side of my leg. I started screaming, and I started crying, and the dogs were freaking out because they didn't know what was going on. It took me like a half an hour to 40 minutes to even stand up, to get into the bathroom. And then once I got standing up, I didn't want to sit back down because I was afraid I wouldn't get back up. Friday was very, very scary. And a squirrel just jumped down here, so I hope they don't see it. And like I said, you know, there's nothing that I can have called in. And so I was talking to my dad, and I was talking to my sponsor about having something called in for me, if there was anything that was non-narcotic, not habit-forming. And so they just wanted to try like Aleve and Advil and that kind of stuff. And so anyway, Saturday morning I woke up, and it was like 100 times worse. It was so bad on Saturday morning. It was like, it's really weird. It's in my shin too, which I guess the doctor said is normal. So it's like it radiates from all the way down here, all the way down my leg into my shin. My other leg is completely fine. Like it feels completely fine. And my lower back feels completely fine now. So I can only make it like 2 feet and then I have to sit down. So I was sitting on the stairs and I just started crying and I was like, Alex, I can't do this anymore. I said, I need to go to the emergency room. And I have not, I don't know that I have ever been to the emergency room other than when I had a grand mal seizure and was diagnosed with epilepsy. And that was when I was, I think, 26 or 27. So that was the last time that I don't like going to the emergency room. I don't like going to doctors. But I do, because of my epilepsy and stuff like that, but I don't go to the emergency room. So the fact that I was willing to go was like very telling, I think, to my husband of like my pain level. So we went and my dad was like, well, at least maybe they can get you a CAT scan. My sponsor, who used to be a nurse, was like, maybe they can get you a shot of, I guess it's called Toradol, which is supposed to like help with pain relief, but it's not habit forming or something. I don't know. So anyway, I went to the emergency room. It was like I felt like it was a complete waste of my time. I was literally in and out in 10 minutes, which I guess that's a blessing. My dad said, well, at least you didn't have to wait for 3 to 4 hours. There was nobody there. It was completely empty. And, you know, they got me in. They did like the whole COVID check and things. And then they got me in the back. And then I saw a nurse and she just lifted up my leg. And she's like, yep, it's sciatica, which is what everybody was telling me. And my husband has also had herniated discs. And so he was like, I know everybody's telling you it's sciatica. He was like, but I feel like it's more of like a herniated disc. So anything I'm telling you today is just what I've been told by the doctors or professionals. So I don't know. I don't claim to be a professional. I don't claim to know anything that's going on. I feel like I have no clue what's going on. So the nurse sent me home with a steroid dose pack that I'm on day, so that was Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I'm on day 3 of. And then she sent me home on a non-narcotic pain reliever, which has done absolutely nothing for me. Like, I don't even, like, I feel nothing. In fact, the weirdest thing is, so many people had said something about a TENS unit, and then one of my friends, Wes from Highfalutin Carb, or Highfalutin Low Carb, who lives here in Indianapolis, he and I were talking, and he said he had used a TENS unit. And so I got one at Walgreens, and it's this thing you put like on the point, like on the nerve. And that really, really helped me actually walk. I was able to walk a little bit. And then the only other thing that would really work was BioFreeze that my husband had brought home, which I'm still using today, because if I put it up around my hip and where the pain is and on my leg, then I can get a little bit further. I don't know why. Those are the things that are working. It's strange. And then, on Friday, my dad had also called a friend of his that's a back specialist, a spine specialist, back and spine specialist that I was going to go see today. It didn't get any better. Sunday, like late Saturday night into, I guess, Sunday morning I woke up, it was feeling a little bit better, and I thought maybe it was from the steroid, because everybody was telling me that the steroid might make it help feel a little bit better. But not great, but I was able to at least get some rest, and I was able to sleep. I finally found it, like the Friday night, Thursday night and Friday night, I couldn't even find a comfortable position. No, Friday night and Saturday night, I really couldn't even find a comfortable position to sleep in. And Boo Radley is licking my leg right now. Come here, Boo. This little guy has been so sweet, and well, both of them have been, but Boo Radley has been like laying on my back, like if I'm on my side, like where it is, I'm supposed to be laying on my back, but it's so hard to stretch my leg out that way straight, but I've been trying to do it. And my neighbor's back there looking at her tomatoes. They are going to go crazy. Shh, it's okay, guys. So, so yesterday, halfway through the day, if I could sit in a chair, I was fine. The days before that, Friday and Saturday, I just couldn't even focus on a TV show or anything. My husband laid in bed literally on Saturday all day, which I felt really bad because he was supposed to be part of this. They're painting the street downtown for Black Lives Matter, and he was supposed to be part of this. But he came home and spent the whole day with me. And then after we went to the emergency room, he stayed in like the bed and just watched back to back like 8 hours of this TV show called Younger, which I feel like I've watched by association. And so anyway, Sunday, I actually was comfortable enough that I could sit and kind of like talk on the phone and watch some TV. And so I caught up on watching The Alienist is what I did. But yesterday I was just like, I was just so down and I felt so physically, I was like, I don't know that I don't know that I'm ever going to be able to like sit and make videos again. Like I just really was so down. I was like, I can't walk. You know, it's like a concerted effort to even go to the bathroom, to get to the bathroom, you know, to like go downstairs. Like I have to really think it through, and like I have to have strategic. I have this blue backpack that I use for the pool that I am carrying like all of my information in from the hospital, and my wallet and bottle of water and my Aleve, and it's ridiculous, and BioFreeze. And I've become that person that carries everything around, you know, so that I have it if I need it. And so anyway, last night I couldn't sleep because I literally had slept all day long, and I went to the doctor today, and the first thing they did, my appointment was at 8:30. The first thing they did was took x-rays. My bag is over there. I would tell you what x-rays they took. They took x-rays from the side, from me holding the chair, bending over, bending back, and then pelvic. It was so painful for me to even have to stand. I mean, I think the woman that was doing what was that, a radiology technician or whatever, she was so sweet, she was so kind, but I think she just was like, she didn't realize that I was really in that much pain. And so she let me sit between each picture, and then we would stand and we would maneuver it, and like took like 3 takes for each one. I mean, I honestly thought I was gonna die. I was like screaming and shouting. I came out of there and they were like, the nurses at the counter were like, was she torturing you in there? We never hear anybody scream. I mean, I was like, literally, it's like so bad. If I stood up right now, you would see it, but I don't need to do that for theatrics on a video. So anyway, then I met with the doctor. It was interesting because I had so many people say, oh, it's sciatica, oh, it's sciatica, oh, it's sciatica. He said that sciatica is not really, I don't really know how he said it. He said it's not really like a diagnosable term that they use, is how he explained it to me. So he called it, I don't have any idea. It's over there, lumbar, it's basically lower back pain affecting my nerve. And it has something to do with a herniated disc. I will tell you, I don't feel very hopeful after having gone to the doctor. There's really no pain medication that he can put me on that's not habit forming that will take away the pain. And so I was gonna talk to my sponsor today. He gave me some options and he said, run these by your sponsor and see what she says. So I still have to talk to her. And so he told me to continue the steroid. He thought that would help. I have to get an MRI, which I have panic attacks when I have had MRIs in the past because I have epilepsy, so I've had to have MRIs. I hate them. I can't stand them. The hospital that he works with doesn't do open MRIs, but they do sedated MRIs, which I don't like to be sedated. I don't remember ever being sedated, so that's, you know, other than when I use, so that scares the hell out of me. And it's just all of this stuff, like I'm just feeling very hopeless about right now. And I looked at him and, you know, he's like, and then late August, I'd like to start with maybe some physical therapists, with a spine specialist physical therapist. And, you know, he's talking about a possible shot that they can do, depending on what the MRI comes back with. And he wants to do some blood work to rule out infection. And so I said to him, I said, so is it going to heal on its own? Like, I mean, I said, I can't walk, you know, and he said, well, it'll heal on its own. He said, but, you know, you're going to probably need to do some work and it's going to take some time. And I said, well, are we talking? I said, I mean, I can't walk. Like, I literally cannot walk. I can't walk into a store. I can't walk into Walmart. I can't, like, walk into a gas station, you know, get a fountain pop with Mike and Judy. I can't, like, go into a grocery store. I can't, like, even go back to the pharmacy to get my meds. Like, I can't walk. I said, I can't do, like, what am I supposed to do, you know? Which I think is in that moment when you realize that there have been hundreds of thousands of people out there living with chronic pain, you know, for so long. And it's like, I don't know, you don't really get it until you've gone through it, I think. Truly. I don't think you do. I think, like, I think minimized it, and I feel so horrible, you know, for other people that I know that have gone through it. And I said, so are we looking at, like, what, like 6 weeks to a couple months? And he goes, oh, we're looking at probably like a year or two. And I lost it. I mean, I lost it. I said, you're telling me I'm not gonna be able, I mean, I can't walk, I can't dance, I can't do anything for like a year or two? And he was like, well, hopefully it'll get better over time. He said, you know, you can get in a car, you can drive. And I said, yes. And he said, you can sit in a chair so you can work. And I said, yes. He goes, because you work from home, that's a blessing. I mean, it is totally a blessing that I work from home. But so going forward, I have to talk to my sponsor about these non-narcotic pain medications, so I'm a complete Puritan when it comes to recovery. Like, I don't take anything other than Aleve for my migraines. I've been taking Aleve and I've taken Advil for this leg. Neither one have helped. But I'm at a point where, you know, I talked to my sponsor and she said, you know, the program doesn't tell us that we can't. It says that we take it as prescribed. So I would work with her and I would work with Alex on administering it to me, and that I would only take it as prescribed, not as, like, you know, just have it on me all the time, which really scares me. Like, I don't want to get hooked on some kind of pain medication. But I can't function like this. And like, I even feel like people don't really understand, like, how bad it is. Like, when I stand up, it, like, just, like, shoots down my leg. I can't walk and I can't do anything. And, like, I think walking through the office today, like, they truly got it. Like, somebody finally understood, because, like, when I was walking through the office, like, I'm holding onto the rails the whole time and I'm like, like, you know. And I think they finally like, somebody like Alex finally got it, even though he's heard it around here all weekend. And so I'm gonna have the MRI no matter what, and I'm gonna have the blood test done, and then we're gonna go from here. I didn't dislike him, but he just was okay, the doctor. I didn't leave there feeling very hopeful, and so my dad said maybe we could get a referral for a neurosurgeon that he knows, depending on what the MR results are. My husband also had a pain management specialist that he loved working with that was a spine specialist. So I have a couple other options as well. So yeah, that's where I'm at. And, you know, I've always been a person in my life, whether it's like when I got sober, or, you know, when a relationship ended, or my mom passed away, or when, I feel really bad. There was a point at the beginning of when my mom was sick that she said she couldn't walk down the stairs. And I didn't really believe her. And now, you know, like, having gone through, like, such, like, similar pain, although she didn't have back problems, she had kidney, she had a autoimmune disease that was affecting her kidneys. But, like, it really sucks, you know, when, like, nobody believes how bad of pain you're in and you can't explain it to them, you know. But anyway, so I'm gonna get the MRI and I'm gonna get the blood work, and then we'll figure it out from there, and I'll keep you guys updated probably on my vlog. I'm not gonna make any more videos over here, but since I hadn't posted over here in a couple days, I want to let you guys know I am going to make another drama video today, a happy one. I have to. For me, this is what I do. You know, like I was saying, when stuff happens in my life, I put one foot in front of the other, and I just have to move on. It's what my role models and mentors have done, that they have, you know, witnessed for me, that I can still have a life, and I'll just have to work around these obstacles. And I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. I'm not going to sacrifice my sobriety. I'm just not willing to do that. My sobriety is too important to me, even at the expense of pain. And I'm going to continue to try to live the best life that I possibly can, and hopefully heal over time, and with the doctor's suggestions and whatever I have to do, I'll do. You know, I think it's okay sometimes just to sit in the feeling or the emotion that you're having for that motion. And today I'm feeling a little hopeless. I'm thinking that probably, you know, tomorrow or the next day after I get some videos up and I start feeling a little bit better. I've already looked up what drink I'm going to do a review at Starbucks. So I'm thinking that once I start getting some videos up and I can kind of like get back to moving, you know, around. And the one thing is I'm going to bed a little bit earlier so I can get up earlier. And, you know, if I can get the videos done that I want to do and then post them, and then I can kind of just like relax for the rest of the day. I'm doing the Netflix and chill drink at Starbucks because I thought that was kind of appropriate. But anyway, then I think that I can do this for a while, and I'll just have to try to, like, you know, figure out how to keep on moving. But I'm not going to let it keep me down. You know, I'm not going to let it keep me stuck. It is very similar, I think, in some ways, physical pain to being an active addiction, you know, that like I would say to myself, oh, I'll do this tomorrow, or I'll do this tomorrow, or I'll stop tomorrow, I'll do this tomorrow, and that there was never a tomorrow, you know? I can do this. I know that I can, and I just want to say how much all of your support means to me. Like, I've read every single... so many people went back on my vlogs and were leaving comments on my vlogs, which was really sweet because I hadn't posted in a couple days. It's so weird to me because I post, the only time I've ever taken off posting on my vlog is when Pee-Pee passed away. So thank you so much for your kind words. Thank you so much to the people that reached out to me. Thank you so much for all of the Twitter comments and the suggestions and everything. I really, really appreciate it. I'm going to, and I can say, and I'm just going to say this so that you know, I appreciate all your suggestions. I am going to follow what my doctor says until if I decide I want to go with another doctor, then go with another doctor. Because for me, I just have to have managed treatment through one person. But I'll let you guys know what's going on with all of that. So anyway, I wanted to let you guys know it's currently 11:06 a.m. I can't even believe I'm up this early filming a video. But I'm going to try to get this uploaded. We'll see how long it takes me to get... I was going to do my Peterisms video, but I didn't bring my books in here. So I'll get that uploaded, and then I'm going to do a drama video later today. So it's a 2 for Monday. Anyway, thank you guys so much for your support. I love you. It means the world to me. It really, really does. Honestly, it made me feel still very connected to what I do and what I love to do. And all of you out there that were like, we'll wait as long as you need, it meant the world to me. So thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. And I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.